Eh. Fucking... Fucking... Nobody is probably on right now because it's real fucking late. Like, it's literally midnight, nearly, for my fucking East Coasters. Hello, Urban Planner. How is your day going? All right. Sharing this in a few places before getting started. Hello, Valor. Hope your day is going well as well. All right. Fucking there. All right, here we go. And then that. Here. Echo light. And all right. Hello to the 2 concurrent viewers here. 3, according to the numbers. All right, so I'm just going to start this off with, you know, something unfortunate for me, but maybe fortunate for y'all. The professional arrangement I had went sour with the guy I was, you know, doing, like, basically labor gigs for. Because when I see something wrong, or when I don't think I'm doing something wrong, I will say so. And even though 99% of the time was spent with me, like 99.9% of the time was spent with me, like, busting my ass, getting shit done, and doing things right, because of that 1%, it appears he says he doesn't want to work with me anymore. So I got what's probably my final payment. I don't know. I don't care. Because it was honestly like taking a significant amount of my energy away from the ability to do this sort of thing, and I've been letting y'all down. I'm not going to not work. I'm not even going to, you know, stop this thing where I'm like spending less time on social media. Just instead of doing some manual labor in some guy's yard, I'm going to be making flawless content for y'all. That'll be my new grind. But because I bought a phone because I needed one that wasn't going to malfunction on me on the job site, my previous phone was basically dying, I got a phone before I knew that that I was not going to be working there anymore. So Now I just have to earn $200 within the next 2 weeks so that I can get, rent paid. Additionally, Anarchy House appears to be dead in the water as far as now goes. I'm not going to say anything about it because I understand fully that it was a risk some friends of mine were taking, and that once one of them was burdened with the risk for a long enough period of time, he decided he wanted out. Over 9 months and no movement happens, I can see getting cold feet. I can see realizing that it's an extreme risk, and I'm not faulting him at all for it. But it does appear that it's not going to happen. So, back to square one, being a content creator. But this time I'm going to try to do some things differently and actually turn this into a job that I can, live off of. Because I gotta tell you, I am sick of not living off my work. I don't know why somebody is messaging me that, but okay. Either way, point is, I'm going to be doing quite a lot to try and get things off the ground and moving forward. Long past time. Either way, today was spent with a lot of preliminary work on some content. Tomorrow is going to be spent, a lot of it, getting that content moving. And also, of course, finishing a graphics job that I should have finished literally months ago. I'm going to be getting a lot of these things off my plate. I've got a fucking whiteboard over there that I've had shit written on for weeks. Unacceptable. It's time I start using my time as efficiently in this space as I did out there on the properties. Urban Planner says, I just bought some new work clothes and the deal fell through. Yeah, I guess we're both on the same vibe here. Fucking hella. Because I can see you're a viewer, though, you're free to, message me with why that. And I will read it and just not talk about it on stream. So, that's the update. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Like politics, subjects, whatever? I just got in my workout, and also I'm probably going to personally train a housemate 1 day a week, fitness-wise, because he realized I know my stuff now. I guess I didn't make that quite clear before, but I did some pull-ups on the edge of the roof, and those seemed to impress him. So there's every likelihood that I'm going to be giving him personal training 1 day a week, and he'll just be doing more training on other days. If I could just turn part of my time into personal training time and be a personal trainer, that'd be great, because I know how to get people in shape and how to make like actual good useful functional muscles, not just the showy bullshit like, oh yeah, get your butt tight, you know, fucking get those killer abs. No, bruh, dude, look, I'm so shredded, look at this plant. Yeah, but how are your tendons? How's your tendon strength? Are you able to pull your body weight up a wall or up a mountain? That matters a lot more than you think, especially in a moment of panic. Like, there are going to be a lot of people, like, who end up in a situation that's dire and terrible, and they're looking for somebody else to save them because they don't have the physical strength to deal with it on their own. Don't be that guy. Bowler said, I got called autistic by my girlfriend's friend. You should ask to see their psychology degree. I've been called autistic and a variety of other psychological conditions as insults. And my way of dealing with that, because I'm not, is to simply dead level respond, no, but I am bipolar 1, I have PTSD and OCD tendencies. I am fucked up. I've had night terrors since I was 4. But no, I'm not autistic. Well, tell them that an over-reliance on labeling other people with potentially untrue labels is a sign of narcissism. Like, they gotta categorize you and stick you in a box. Oh, so I feel like this would be a good thing to bring up, probably. I've been dealing with bullshit, and one of the bits of bullshit that I've been dealing with is, like, a lot of the beginning of the week, Andrew Tate stands fucking clogging up my mentions because and I knew this would happen. I'm not, I'm not surprised Pikachu over here. But clogging up my mentions because I had the audacity to say that somebody who expresses a romantic interest in a 15-year-old is a pedophile. They're a pedophile. That's what pedophile means. And it doesn't matter that you want to classify it as hepophilia or ephebophilia. First off, you're wrong. And second off, an adult attracted to a 15-year-old is a pedophile because pedo never meant anything other than child. And a 15-year-old is a child even by ancient Greek standards. Even by the standards of the ancient fucking Greeks, that's a child. And you can tell that because when you look up the words and their roots on etymology websites, you'll see that the words are very specific. And that even the later words still, like, implicate him as a pedophile. All of them do. even if they were separate categories, which they're not, for reasons I'll go into, it's still a form of pedophilia. So let me just pull this up, because I did a thread on this, because it's been pissing me off for literally years, and it came to a head with this particular subject. That's not supposed to do that. But you can see the bottom of my mouth at least. Let me hide that. Let me... pull this over here. This is top tier streaming right here. And then I'll just sort of snap this over here. There we go. So, the thing I wrote was, actually, it's phebophilia. If they're post-puberty and not an adult. And I said, stop talking now. If Phoebe was a young man who was in the 18 to 20 age range, he was an adult even by modern standards, and your weak, fake, facile justifications don't fly with real etymology, loser. Now, I said that, and I linked sources from the etymology dictionary, online etymology dictionary, etymonline.com. You can go there. I recommend it for a variety of etymological purposes. It's very useful. So, what's over here is the definition of ephebe, which was just a noun, young man, which means that you're a man who is young. A man who is young. Not a child, not a boy who is young, a man who is young. That means a young adult. And it's 1880 from Latinized form of Greek ephebikos, of or for an ephebe, from ephebos, one arrived at puberty, one of age 18 to 20, one from epi, upon, heb. So, early manhood. This is a young man. This is an adult. Not a kid, not somebody who's below 18. You're not an ephebophile if you want to fuck a 15-year-old. Then, okay, then, actually, it's hebophilia if they're post-puberty and not an adult. If by post-puberty you mean an age range of 16 to 18, often ending 18, sure, but they're still considered a child and not a man, even by these old-ass standards. Which brings me to the next bit, and I linked the definition of Hebe, which is the Greek goddess of youth, daughter of Zeus and Hera, wife of Hercules, from Greek, I don't know how to fucking pronounce this, Hebe? I don't care. Youth, youthful person, strength of youth. Legally, the time before manhood. In Athens, 16. In Spain, 18. So even by these word roots, even if we look all the way back in history to that time, it doesn't mean that if you're into a 15-year-old, you're a hebophile, or that you're not a pedophile. And then we just get down to what pedo actually means, but actually it's not pedophilia if they're a teenager and not an adult. The prefix pedo simply means child. Someone is still a child if they are not yet an adult. So if you mean to claim that an adult being attracted to a minor is not a pedophile, shut the fuck up. It really is that simple. And I posted the definition. It's a word-forming element meaning boy or child from Greek pedo, combining form of pi, boy and child. Pies? I don't care. Pay? I don't give a shit, especially a son from pi root pow, few little. So, basically, if you want to fuck a child, even if that child is post-pubescent, you're a fucking pedophile. Congratulations on being a piece of shit, trying to justify this by saying, actually, no, I'm a different Greek word. No, you can be both at once. And when a bitch tried to fucking tell me I was wrong about that by linking a scientific paper, they clearly didn't read that fucking scientific paper. They didn't read that scientific paper because you know what they told me? They told me that this scientific paper was saying that they should be classified differently and that they have different treatment models. The paper never once said they have different treatment models. The paper did say that all of them should be considered pedophiles and the definition should be broadened because the DSM sucked. And by the way, this was done in 2008. This is a 15-year-old meta-study. And a 15-year-old meta-study saying that the DSM should be updated to either include all of these as types of pedophilia or to include them as separate categories. Even like offering a middle ground of calling it pedophilia or pedhebophilia. It's all pedophilia. That's all it. You know, I'm being scientific. And motherfuckers who try to claim otherwise are not. And Jeffrey Epstein's age range is 14. Like, it's not that much different to a 15-year-old. It's not that much worse or better, you know? And it's still fucking a child. So if you want to say that release Epstein's client list, every time some sort of political issue comes out, you say, well, they won't prosecute Epstein's client list, but they'll prosecute Trump. Man, this is Weimar. This is KGB. This is political persecution. They won't and then you'll defend Andrew Tate, who admitted to grooming a 15-year-old and fucking her when she was 17, you piece of shit. You don't fucking care. You would protect Epstein's client list if they made you feel based enough. That's the fact. Also, let me just say, I want to know how many of these people actually have confirmed evidence of Epstein's client list, of Epstein's flight logs. I want to know how any of these people know that the lists that have been passed around aren't just celebrities that some 4chaner didn't like and they made a spreadsheet about it. You know, I feel like there's every possibility that Epstein's client list still isn't known. And that they shouldn't have released this information as though they knew that this was that when it wasn't necessarily that. You know? But they don't give a shit about prosecuting Epstein's client list if they would protect Andrew Tate. They just use it as political opportunism, and they're totally willing to endorse a pedophile groomer as long as he teaches them how to get a Bugatti. Fucking, or hit women, or be based. Fucking, the Matrix is after me. They don't like me. They're after me. No, you're just a piece of shit who treated women like shit until there was enough evidence that they could bring it to court. Who groomed girls, 15-year-old girls, so that you could lie to vulnerable men over the internet and scam them out of their money. That's how you got your Bugatti. Because Andrew Tate is a piece of fucking shit. Anybody who defends him is a piece of fucking shit. And I stand by that. Hello, Jester. Yeah, I was just talking about how he admitted to grooming a 15-year-old and then fucking her when she was 17, and how that makes him a pedophile groomer. And that this means that anyone who's on the right who defends him, who normally says that anyone who's in LGBT is a groomer, is a piece of shit, hypocrite, piece of shit, loser, fucking groomer, defender. Sounds like Sir Callow. Yep, yeah, about like that. Only Sir Callow's nowhere near as smart or as rich. Like, Andrew Tate is not stupid. He's just a sociopathic, narcissist, manipulative, grooming pedophile. And I am so sick of alleged libertarians and anarchists defending him. Fuck out of here. And, on a similar note, there's a variety of people on Telegram who aren't happy with me. Because I'm an admin in a relatively well-known Telegram channel. I'm not going to say which one. I don't want to throw it under the bus like that. But what I will say is, if you join my Telegram channel, which don't join Telegram if you don't have one already. I'm not trying to give them new fucking users. It's a shit app. Nobody should use Telegram. I didn't even want to use Telegram. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jester. But I'm on Telegram because some motherfuckers were on there doing bullshit. And I'll be hitting those people again soon, by the way. But I've been sort of busy lately. But basically, some of the people on Telegram are very upset because I banned them from this somewhat known chat. And the reason I banned them from this somewhat known chat is because they're Nazis. And it's transparent that they are. And I literally asked the people who run the place in the beginning, hey, you want me to get rid of your Nazis? And they were like, yeah, actually, we've just been spread too thin to do that. And so I've been, over the past several, like, maybe 2 or 3 months, I don't actually remember, gradually banning Nazis from that chat. And these motherfuckers, these little pieces of shit, these weasel-ass little vermin, useless, fucking terrible pieces of shit, you know what they will do? They will get right off telling you how Hitler did nothing wrong. How Hitler was not actually a bad guy because he was just preserving German culture. How his censorship was just over degeneracy and that which would damage German culture, etc., etc. How the books he burned were totally acceptable to burn. And then I'll be like, yeah, well, hey, if you can explain that, using facts, using actual verifiable information and not just you fanboying over here, if you can prove that he was only stopping bad people, I'm all ears. But you better do it soon, because you're on track to get banned from this place. And I give him time. I give him a little bit of time. And typically, they can't fucking do it. So I ban them. And right before I ban them, it's fucking right on time. It's right on fucking schedule. Bitch-ass little rightoid losers being like, you don't like free speech, you don't like free thought, you don't like freedom because you're censoring me. Ah! And right after they just got done defending censorship, right after they just get done defending fascism, right after they just get done defending an authoritarian controlling speech, I ban them, and it's fucking great. Because they're censorious pieces of shit. And if they want to squeal and let me see the life leave their eyes right before I ban their ass, because they fucking are Nazis or any other sort of, like, censorious authoritarian. Like, if these motherfuckers were defending the censorship of fucking Stalin or the CCP, I would also probably ban them. Because they probably couldn't defend it either. Like, at least have the ability to have an interesting fucking conversation with me about it, and if you're not going to, then don't tell me I'm stopping your speech if you're not even gonna talk, bitch. And then, don't tell me that I'm the problem and that I hate freedom and free speech and blah 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 blah, censorship. Ooh, what about the free exchange of ideas? What about that under Hitler, bitch? What about that under fascist regimes, you little cunt? Oh, that doesn't matter because that censorship is good and based, actually. And then they get banned. And it's very satisfying. Because they're pieces of hypocritical little fucking fat-fingery authoritarian. Like, it's great to watch them get upset. It's so good. And I will keep doing it. And the admins have not stopped me. The people who actually run the joint have not, because they know that when people go into a libertarian and anarchist room and see nothing but Nazi defense, they're going to nope the fuck away from the whole goddamn outlet, and it's going to sap numbers and vitality like a fucking harpy. So, I'm not sorry, bitch. I'm not sorry to the Nazis I've been banning. I'm not sorry to the Andrew Tate stans foaming at the mouth because I accurately called him a pedophile. I'm not sorry, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Shut up, bitch. That's my response. Nazi punks, fuck off. Jester says, Nazis always get upset when people figure out they're legit the worst people alive. Hey! I mean, okay. Angry bigots are always fun to watch. Jester says, I used to have a Tate stan that sat behind me in class. Well, I'm assuming he was a male. You can let me know. Yeah, okay. So for that, next time you have a male, don't do this, by the way. This is very reckless and it could get you hurt. Don't. But it would be funny if somebody said to that sort of person, he is training you to be the next Epstein, and all of his tactics are tactics Epstein would use, and you're the kind of person who ends up not killing himself. It would be funny if you said that. Don't say it, though. Nobody should say that. That would be mean. Mumbled whenever our female teacher said anything. I mean, I'm not a fan of school teachers either, but at least not all of them are Andrew Tate level. Some of them are, though. Some of them are involved in trafficking and pedophilia and shit. You know? Some of them. The public school system is worse in terms of pedophilia than the Catholic fucking Church. By the raw numbers, you are more likely to get diddled by a fucking school teacher or a bus driver or an administrator or something than you are Father O'Mallory down the street. I don't even know if O'Mallory is a name. I don't care. It sounds vaguely Irish. Jester says, nah, she's legit really sweet. She will give you a free day if you need it, and she's just chill. Ah! Well, then I probably would have gotten along with her. Maybe. I don't know. I was also a massive cunt in high school. That's the thing. That kid and I might have been on speaking terms in my high school days. So I know how to get under people like that skins. Fuck, dude. Holy shit. Jester says, nah, because my middle school had a pedo coach that groomed the whole volleyball team. Man. Okay. If you're ever comfortable with that information being released, I can make content on it. That sounds like a whole ordeal. I've got some people coming up to me with content about, like, predators in their school system. And they want me to make stuff on it. Yeah, that guy, whoever that guy is, I hope he's having the worst day and his last day in Minecraft. That he just gets griefed by so many creepers. I'm just dropping food. I meant to melt cheese onto the top of this so it'd be more cohesive, and I did not do that. Jester says, I can DM you who he is. I even know one of his victims. It was so nasty. Ah, well, if they want to come forward, they're also free to. I'm not going to make them, though. Absolutely not. And is this known? Were there, like, articles about it? Did he get fired? Yeah, okay. Then that'll make it easier, too, because I can cite news articles. But yeah, it's one of my great frustrations that so many people are just like, oh no, they're just attacking Andrew Tate because he exposed them, or because he tells the truth, and it's like, what did Andrew Tate break in terms of news? What did he leak? What did he say that nobody else said? What did he expose? What truth did he tell? What insights did he give? They can never answer that because Andrew Tate didn't do fucking shit for anybody but him. And so these people are like, oh, the man, the Matrix, blah, 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 because Andrew Tate told them to say that, and they're parrots. Mindless little fucking drones. I hate them. Fucking stupid pieces of shit. Oh, and for those who might tune into this later and not know who the primary person talking right now is, it's Jester Kitty. Drew a profile picture and full-on persona for me. And if any of you need safe for work commissions, feel free to hit her up on Twitter. Yeah, so I'm gonna start getting, because my time is obviously freer now, unless he changes his mind. I'm gonna be getting to content. A lot of content. A lot of content. Because I've been taking too much time to do other shit, and my content has suffered greatly as a result. So, I'm gonna start fixing that. I also know a program director at my high school who beat his kid. Well, I mean, that's bad. That's less that I could make a video on. Unless it's like something repeated and there's a story behind it. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's a story behind it, but a story that I could prove and have like actual hooks into, like an investigation was conducted, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I would not be surprised. Not at all. So. Yo. These motherfuckers all look the same. She just sent me a news article about the, Wow. They all look the fucking same. Why is it that they all have the same fucking doughy-ass facial frame? That they just never grew up past their, like, little boy. This guy, you just put, like, a fucking spinner cap on him. One of those rainbow spinner caps with a little propeller on it, and you'll be fucking golden. This guy never matured, and he's teaching kids. Keep people who never matured away from teaching kids. That's probably a reasonable choice to make. Because this motherfucker groomed 14-year-olds. This motherfucker over here Epsteining it up right in motherfuckers' hometowns. And it also says he was only arrested for it. Let me see how soon this is. I might be able to find more information about this guy. Oh, he resigned. I mean, yeah. Once you're caught for this shit, you're not gonna stick around for fucking long. Alright, one moment. Yeah, if you want to see a groomer, don't look at a drag queen. Look at some, like, doughy, normal-looking, like, wide-faced, fucking heterosexual man. They look very much the same between them. There are a lot of articles on this guy, actually. When I looked up his name in quotes. Gee. Ooh, there's some TikToks relating to it, maybe. Oh, no, okay, so that's just somebody named that who isn't this guy. Alright. He's on Telemundo. Reading different languages is funny. Because this motherfucker did this, and the article calls him a maestro. I mean, yeah, he is, but that's way too cool sounding for a fucking pedo. El ex maestro fue arrestado después de que la estudiante lo denunciara con el distrito escolar y la policía. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, but also that sounded really Russian, so I probably didn't say it right. Embargo. I'm so used to so I don't normally read Spanish. I'm so used to reading these words as like English versions of the word. So like I'm seeing embargo here. And, like, it means, like, seizure. So it's like he was arrested, I guess. But either way, he was just arrested, so... And this was in 2020? Can we see any more fucking information? Gov salaries. He made $60,000 a year to admits to sending... So he admitted to it on the same fucking day. So he admitted to it. He's going to jail. Affidavit. And his beard is like a half beard. It's like he domed it off to the fucking side. Why did he do that? Look at this fucking... I'm going to show his face here. Because I'm going to take this more seriously on another day. But holy shit, I just want people to look at this fucking mustache. Or beard mustache combo. Like, I want people to realize what I'm realizing right now. I don't know why it did that. Huh. It's just like not working at all right now. There we go. All right. I wonder why it's doing that. Like, maybe I need to update it or some shit? So, okay, well then I'll just move it over here, because I want people to see this. This is important. Look at that! What is that? Why is it, like, half-domed off to the side? Why does it look like a shovel? That shouldn't be there. He never should have had it this way. That's not a good facial hair combination. Like, I mean, maybe this is why he had to hit it off with kids, because he didn't have Riz for adults. This guy has negative Riz, and he's got an anti-Riz mustache and goatee combination, and a little tiny, like, weird treasure trail soul patch. No wonder. Yeah, see? I'm not the only one who sees it. This is like an unlocking the Matrix kind of thing. I'm getting you a Bugatti. Look at that thing. Why is it like that? That's not a thing you should have. Anyway, I'll take this more seriously on another day. I just had to show people. I had to help them see. I had to show them so that they could see through my eyes. This abomination, this affront to God. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this demon. Oh no. It's going to attack me. It sees me in the forest. This guy... Why did he do that? He should get, like, Rogaine for, like, all the spots he's missing. Look at this. That's not... Look at... What? Okay. Any dude out there, if you're ever thinking of having facial hair, you have to grow a certain... It's like you have to be this tall to ride. It's like you have to be this much of an ability to grow facial hair before you don't look like a fucking perv. This guy has a van. I guarantee it. This guy has a free candy van. You can see it in the fact that his fucking shit looks like this. Why does he... Anyway. Jester says, I'm going to send this to my friend. He'll get a kick out of this. Yeah, go for it. Feel free to clip this and put it on a YouTube channel or something. I don't fucking care. But, yeah. This guy has chronic bitch face. Like, not even, like, bitch as in, like, you know, rude. He's just a bitch. And, like, so he couldn't get an actual woman. Or if he did, he lassoed her temp. You know, like, he's just, like, in this for the short run. Anyway, that guy's mouth is gross also. Look at his mouth. What? His lips have a butt crack in them. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing this. I wonder if YouTube will catch me for mocking somebody's appearance with their anti-bullying policy, and they'll do that even though I was defending I was offending a fucking sex offender who tried to fuck kids. I wonder if YouTube will be like, no, you have to be nice. This isn't inclusive enough. Yeah, you're seeing it now. It gets worse, and his face is worse in general, but like I just had to hyper focus on that area because that's criminal. That should be outlawed. That should be like one of those things that you can't keep as a pet, and they'll come in and like put it out of its misery when they come to your house. Anyway, if my channel is gone next week, bon voyage for mocking a pedophile's facial hair. That's just fucking awful. Like, next time, go with the Hitler stash. At least then you'll have some fans. Fuck, dude. That was like... There was no reason to yotch it off to the side. It looked like he was trying to fucking make a semicolon. This is semicolon stash. You put this in a sentence, not on your face. Anyway. I'm done with that. Anyway, because the work situation probably is dissolved, I'm probably going to have a lot more time to make fucking content. So, I'm going to be focusing all of tomorrow's energy on putting things out. Getting things to put out, putting things out. And I'm going to start taking days that I have more time to pre-record content so that I can make sure to have something out to y'all every single day. Whatever it is. Pre-record, pre-write, something. Something will be out every single day. Because I am tired of the gaps. I'm tired of the fact that it's been months without an actual original video on this channel. The fact that there's been nothing but streams on this channel. Like, I let people down. Plain and simple. So it's time to get back up. Plain and simple. Either way, if there's nothing the two concurrent viewers have to say left, I'm going to be calling it relatively soon. So let me know. Lots on the horizon, though. Yeah, dude, Minecraft. Severe Minecraft energy. Makes me grit my teeth. Anyway, if the chat has nothing they want to bring up for discussion, probably going to call it in like... Yeah, so, and they're going to be earlier in the day. But basically I worked all day today on some preliminary stuff for some stuff I'm going to be putting out. And I didn't have much time, you know? I didn't have much time. So, I just got in my workout, I just made the food before the thing, and I got started on my stream at 8. But next time, it's going to be closer to, fucking, either 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So, if y'all want to tune in for that, that's when it'll be. But until then, cheers. Smash the fucking state.